It's been really good, really fun. It's as I said before, it's been rewarding getting over the challenges. Meeting everyone and getting to know everyone in the company has been thoroughly enjoyable, and long may it last.
I found the time very challenging, very interesting. For best memory, I do enjoy when all the people from the company gather and just have fun.
What I found the most rewarding is seeing the development of people. So I've watched people come and go, and obviously you're always going to have turnover in an organisation. But I've seen people come through the company, and I've seen them come in very junior positions and leave with lots of confidence and a real zest for life.
I think the most important thing is I've made friends in this company, so I feel really confident.
Well, I've done a couple of coaching days for ThinkShield, and I've observed a few things. The first thing that I observed was that there seemed to be quite a flattened hierarchy. What I mean by that is that it's not like some organisations which are like a pyramid, where you've got the boss at the top, then you've got the boss's lieutenants, and then beneath them is the workers, and the workers have to go through the lieutenants to get to the boss, and it's all very top down. Well, ThinkShield seems, of course, to have a structure which has management in it, but everybody seems to be able to talk to everybody fairly easily without having to go through a whole difficulty to reach somebody in authority. Everybody seems to be able to talk to anybody else in the company.
I think on the website it portrays ThinkShield as sort of a family company, and I think it's those family values that sets ThinkShield apart. Sort of any values that are within any sort of functional family. So sort of trust, communication, all sort of those sort of things. Dedication.
I think there's a real kind of sense that we're all in it together at ThinkShield. You know, there's a community sense. We're all working towards the same aim, and we're all willing to give time and effort and energy into everyone to make the company as a whole succeed. There's a lot of buy-in to ThinkShield itself from the employees, I feel.
This is obviously very subjective and completely based on what I think, but I'd like to think what sets us apart is the fact that we put so much time into people. I think that's really what sets us apart.
Definitely the work environment. Every single day when I go to work, I just feel like I'm going home to work with friends rather than going to an office to compete with other people.
We are enjoying everything we do.
Just the sort of the sense of achievement and the sense that you're doing something good for the community, for your area. You're providing an impeccable healthcare service to the surrounding area, and that just gives you a good feeling.
I went into the high dependency unit of Red Ormond Street one day, and I was looking for someone, and to see these tiny little beds with little tiny bodies in them, and realised that you know, we're doing things to help improve the way doctors and nurses can run their business. I don't think you can not be touched when you see stuff like that.
You are doing something valuable, and you're helping people, and that's what your job is, and it gives me personally immense satisfaction to know that I'm doing a job that actually helps people at the end of the day, rather than a job that just makes money.
Look, I think it's rewarding knowing that what you're doing, even though from an IT point of view you wouldn't think it would have that much effect on the patient. Obviously you don't see the direct effect, but knowing that you're helping doctors and nurses and things like that by by supporting the systems, you're helping make their lives easier, which makes it easier for them to help save patients' lives, really. And you get like 20% discount at Nando's as well, which is handy.
The obvious next step would be to have IT far more integrated than it is now. To have sort of all of the trusts across the country completely paperless, and to have them sort of be running around with tablets and checking streaming vitals and whatnot.
At a conference in Birmingham earlier this year, Christine Connolly spoke about innovation, how the government should be helping to enable small businesses with big ideas or very strong innovative ideas to put those ideas into practice and to move them out into the mainstream of the NHS.
Well, they've been working on it for many years, trying to implement the National Programme for IT, which is like a nationwide NHS database where basically about 8 years ago, 10 years ago, whenever, they had a vision of every hospital in the country and every clinic in the country using the same IT system. And I'd like to think that eventually they'll get towards that.
Well, I think that IT is going to become a major part in the NHS, and more hospitals will try to analyze their data paperlessly. So they're going to have, I think, the mobile applications are something which is going to be very popular in the next few years.
I think the key to real IT success for the future is definitely going to be flexibility in a very fast-changing environment, and the NHS is definitely changing very rapidly.
I think the core value is that good relationships make a good business.
Trust, communication, dedication, all just sort of to keep the company running and friendly. Not just trust within the company, trust between the company and its clients.
So for me, the ethos really of the company is to build up people, and as I keep seeing on our website, is the building of better relationships helps to build better business.
I think the values of ThinkShield would be giving everything you can to the client and keeping the client happy. We have a real client-based approach at the company, you know, we're all about that. Giving your time to the project, to your colleagues and to the company, always being available on the phone for anyone who needs you, and building good relationships between yourself, your colleague.
Strong relationships, in a nutshell, yeah. Just strong relationships, keeping the customer happy, good communication.
Yeah, I think it's our openness and our strong sense of honest values and honest family values perhaps that have helped us to move forward and to grow.